Hello, this is Code with Ibra once again, and in this section of the lecture we are going to talk about text, the various type of text that we have in HTML. So to begin with, we will start with heading. We also have heading in HTML, just as the way we have headings when we are writing letters and other things. So with the heading, it is in hierarchy. We have the biggest of the heading, and then we have the list of them. It starts from 1 to 6. So let's see this in action. H1 is heading 1. If you want to go to the heading 2, what will it be? Yes, H2. Very good. Oh, this is not how to spell 2. And then the H3, which is heading 3. Alright, H4 is heading 4. Alright, one thing I will tell you guys is when you are writing code in HTML, make sure that all your codes will be in small letters. Let it be in lower cases. Avoid upper cases. When you write it in upper case, it will work, but that is not the convention. The convention for writing HTML codes is small letters. You try to follow the industry standard. Okay, all right. So let's hit Ctrl+S, save. We minimize it, go to our folder, and then let's launch what we have. Okay, so we can all see from my screen and from yours too. I'm sure this is the same thing that has happened there. We have the heading. The H1 is the biggest, and then the H6 is what? The smallest. So one of the quick and an advice is when programming, or like when you're writing HTML code, at least you have to try as much as possible to include either H1, H2, or let your page contain one particular title that the page is about, and you have to make that either H1 or H2, like let it become, or let it be the biggest. This is a way to help search engines to recognize your page, to recognize your site. So this is my take for you. Every site, every page that you are developing, try as much as possible that on each page there will be one big heading. That's the information that the page is all about. Okay, so now we have seen the heading in action. So when we're designing of websites, you are free to use whatever you want. No one is forcing you to use the 3, the 1, the 5, the 6. Whatever you feel like doing, that is what you do. Okay, all right, let's come back to code. And then, having done this, we also have another one. We have another tag called a P for paragraph. See, whilst typing, whilst coding or writing our letters, we have paragraphs. So see HTML as a document, that Word document that we use in our everyday life. We have paragraph also, and what paragraph does is the normal that we all know. It just gives paragraphs. So I am the first paragraph of the page. Okay, we have completed one paragraph. We have another one too. I am the second paragraph. Okay, I am the first paragraph. I am the second paragraph. Okay, let us see this in action. Hit Ctrl+X, and then let's minimize. Open our folder, then let's launch our file. So as you can see on the screen, we have the first paragraph, and then some space, and then the second paragraph. So in your site, if you want to write paragraph, you use the paragraph tag to separate your content. Maybe the first one you have a content different from the other one. This is what you do. You put them in the paragraph tag. Okay, all right, there are so many of them. And the other one that I will introduce to you is what we call the span tag. The span, SPAN, the span tag. The span tag is also for writing text. I am the span tag. But there's one thing you have to know here. For the span tag, span and then the P tag, they are not the same. Why are they not the same? They are not the same because the span tag is not a block level element, and this one is a block level element. I know you are confused for me saying block level element, but that is what we will be covering in the next lecture. We are going to know what is block level element, line level element. Okay, all right.